Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Big Boy Arena here in Fraser, Michigan for the 2026 Michigan Girls High School Hockey League State Semifinal game right here on Arbor Broadcasting. It's the Division III semifinals featuring St. Clair Shores Lakers and Sacred Heart United. Alex Johnson with you for the call. Going to be a great one on our hands here tonight as both teams have worked hard all season long to get to this point. The winner of this game will take on Northville in the Division III championship game on Saturday, who took down Ann Arbor here on Skyline earlier tonight by a final score of 5-2. Both sides have been familiar with each other throughout the course of the season, playing multiple times. It has been just incredible to watch as both of these teams looking to leave everything out here on the ice here tonight. As we get ready to introduce the starting lineups for both of these teams, just try to get a little bit of background on how these teams have got to this point. But just looking at it here, St. Clair Shores, a team that has been able to do a lot here at the start of the season. They've been able to grow, develop as a unit. As they get ready to drop the puck and get ready for the starters in just a second. But St. Clair Shores team coming in 9-13 on the season. They won 7-0 over Plymouth Canton Salem on Saturday. They're a team that was just really strong throughout. There have been a lot of key players throughout the course of the season, led by Molly Cornwell and Alexa Stonek. And over on the Sacred Heart United side, they won 9-6, a thrilling game over Farmington Hills Mercy in the first round on Saturday. They're coming in with a record of 11-15-1 on the season. As we get ready to start to announce our starting lineups here tonight. First for St. Clair Shores. Take a look at this here. Addison Skirta. The forward, Leah Carithers, the defenseman. And then you also got coming up in here, Carly Best and Molly Cornwell, the forwards for the Lakers. And Alexa Stonek running out the lineup, and then in goal will be Abby Kemner for the Lakers, led by head coach Jenna Pangborn. And you're looking for Sacred Heart United now. Yana Higgins, the defenseman, who has been stellar all season long. 34 goals and 18 assists on the season. Also got Isabella Girardi, the forward, with 11 goals on the season. Jordan Farida, captain defenseman for Sacred Heart. Got Jillian Hoyt, the forward. And rounding out the lineup will be the forward, Marley Hawk, and in the net, it's been in there all year long, Ruby Barahona. It's been spectacular behind the pipes. We'll talk more about her and the other netminder, Kemner, in just a second as we step aside for the national anthem. We are all set and ready to go here at Big Boy Arena here in Fraser, Michigan for the 2026 Michigan Girls High School Hockey League Division III semifinals right here on Arbor Broadcasting. Our second game of the night featuring the St. Clair Shores Lakers and the Sacred Heart United Saints. Alex Johnson with you for the call. Both teams are ready to go, fired up for this game. They played multiple times throughout the course of the season. Sacred Heart won 2-1 over St. Clair Shores the first time back on November 15th. And they also played again on December 20th. That was a 10-6 win for Sacred Heart. So they've seen each other multiple times throughout the course of the season. But the game matters most here is in these playoffs for a chance to make it to the Division III championship game against Northville on Saturday. Are all set and ready to go and get ready to drop the puck. We are underway. In control of the Lakers for a moment, but Sacred Heart quickly pushes it down the ice. Up there with a shot, getting it stopped up there. In the stick there was Yana Higgins, and able to get down for it to make the stop just 13 seconds into the game. Abby Kemner. So take a look at her stat line so far on the season. Been played in every game so far. 22 appearances, 22 starts. .849 save percentage, 3.68 goals allowed per game, and 6 shutouts to her name. That 9-13 record for her. We'll take a look at Ruby Barahona's stats in just a second. As Sacred Heart able to control the puck early. Or to get it back up there is the captain for the Lakers. That's Alexa Stonek. The key defenseman, top player on the line here for the Lakers. Looked around here is Yana Higgins. Mentioned 34 goals on the season. One of the top players in the league in that department. Quickly stopped at center ice by the defenseman, Jordan Farida. Both of these teams have grown a lot since their last meeting in December. That was a high-scoring win, 10-6 for Sacred Heart in that game. As that was a chance there by Isabel Girardi, gets broken up quickly. Off the stick of Maria Nager, forward. Back up at the top point. Looking it down, that time is Mia Warren, defenseman. They looked along the top. St. Clair Shores unable to fully control the puck here. And so they'll make a line change here. They're led by head coach Jenna Painborn. Amy Shepler, head coach of the Saints. Now going the other way, getting up with a shot. And getting it gloved up there that time by Kemner. Good shot of the stick of Jordan Farida as we take a look at Ruby Barahona's stats so far this season. She's also played in every game so far this season. 26 starts, 26 appearances. It's had 11-15-1 record. The goals allowed per game, just around 4. Has been playing every single game. So both players, both teams have been riding with one netminder all season long. Now they've seen a lot throughout the course of the year, been growing a lot as a player. As they have an icing called against the Lakers. Not far of a drive for the St. Clair Shores Lakers. About 15 minutes away from their home at the St. Clair Shores Civic Arena. Lakeshore and Lakeview High School, a co-op program to form the St. Clair Shores Lakers. And Sacred Heart United worked it down. There's a chance there off the stick that time of Jada LaBelle, stopped by Kemner. Sacred Heart United, based out in Bloomfield Hills, a co-op program with multiple Catholic schools within the Detroit Catholic High School League. As the Lakers trying to clear it out, Sacred Heart performing at the Academy of Sacred Heart in Bloomfield Hills. Bloomfield Hills Marion, you got Divine Child, Bishop Foley, Everest, and Our Lady of the Lakes. All forming the squad here for Sacred Heart United. Now Higgins working quickly down, shooting. And a good look at it, but hits it off the pads of Kemner. Higgins with it again. They're going to really try to clamp down on her for the Lakers here tonight. Mentioned 34 goals on the season as a defenseman. Don't really see that a lot, but she's the exception here. Change here for Sacred Heart. Up here is Jordan Farida with it now. Good blocking up front there that time by Maddie Pleva and Leah Carithers. Up there at the point. And down behind the net at that time are the Saints. So scoreless here for the first 3.5 minutes of this one. Still pushing up the pace here as the Lakers trying to create some space. Looking to get there is Pleva. Trailing back here is Hoyt. Looking to bound. Had a good look on it that time. Off the stick of Charlie McIntyre for the Lakers. But Sacred Heart able to get back and break that up. Now Sacred Heart looking to slow it down. McIntyre forces Mariana Gomez to run into a wall. That's just a good check by McIntyre. Sacred Heart making a sub. And then around here, Sacred Heart is a team that has scored a lot throughout the course of the season. 113 goals scored. Right behind Northville, that scoring department in Division III. Gomez, it's up at center now. Working with it here is Avery Scola, defenseman. Would have been offside, but touched by Sacred Heart as they can move it down the ice. Trying to get it up with it here. Good stop by Kemner again. Jordan Farida losing a little bit of control in the breakaway. A little bit of a dump down there by Warren as the Lakers will get it back. Sacred Heart won the regular season series against St. Clair Shores in their meetings in November and December. And down here again. Now with it, here's Higgins. Trying to go coast to coast. Circles behind the net. Hits it off the side. She was trying to do that a lot here tonight. She was all over the place in that win over Mercy on Saturday night. Trying to go with it again, shooting, and stopped once more by Abby Kemner. Higgins had a 5-point game in that win over Mercy on Saturday, including a hat trick. These players looking to just grow and develop each day. As the Michigan Girls High School Hockey League has grown into a 3rd division this season, shows a lot of growth of girls high school hockey in the state of Michigan, not just in the Metro Detroit area, but all over the state. The teams up in the Traverse City area, Flint area. As here comes Jordan Farida. Putting it down and able to get one through the goal. Gets past Kemner, and Sacred Heart lights the lamp first. Jordan Farida. Just able to find that one her way through. And Jordan Farida gets the scoring going for the Saints. She's second on the team in goals with 29 now on the season. She did not play in that game against Mercy on Saturday, but they're able to score 9 goals as a team without her. She's going to be another player to look out for the Lakers here tonight. Tough hit. Just going down to the ice is Marley Hawk. And we're going to have a penalty for that push, as the Lakers will head to the penalty box. That will be called on Alexa Stonek. It'll be a roughing penalty. Here comes the power play for the Saints so far this season. Have not been on the power play over the last few games. But their power play unit at 12.9% on the season. And the Lakers penalty kill at 83%. They killed 4 of those in their win over Plymouth Canton-Salem on Saturday. Now Farida trying to score again, hits that one off of Kemner. Good look on that shot. Right up at the top, had a lot of space. Along the side here. Walked around the other end here for Higgins. Poured it in. The stick there that time is Lillian Cornwell for the Lakers, as they're able to clear it down, as we're almost halfway through this power play for Sacred Heart. Already up 1-0 thanks to the goal by Jordan Farida. St. Clair Shores moving with it now. Good move there that time by Leah Carithers. Trying to corral the puck and get it back, but Sacred Heart does their job, and another hit. So we're going to get another penalty coming up. And this will be called on the Lakers again. So we'll stop play with 6:43. And now we're going to have a 5-on-3. As Lillian Cordwell will head to the timeout box for another roughing call. So that's going to be crucial. Staying out of the box is going to be important in this game. The Lakers got to do everything they can here to escape this. 5-on-3 for the next 22 seconds. Higgins up in the slot, trying to work her way in. Back pass to Farida. Was trying to look down for a shot. Had Hawk there out of her range, but the Lakers did their job. Able to kill one off, as Stonek will head back out to play. Trying to do it here again. Higgins creating some space, shooting, and she's able to score. Able to sneak one in. Ask Kemner on the power play is Yada Higgins. Goal number 35 for her on the season. Continuing her excellent run here in these playoffs. And it's a 2-0 Sacred Heart lead. So 1 for 2 on that power play for the Saints. And Sacred Heart is coming out of the gate strong. Just incredible here so far. Gotta like it here if you're head coach Amy Shepler. Her team has been really strong throughout the course of the season, but the Lakers able to get one back. What an incredible shot that time by Maddie Pleva. And the Lakers have cut the deficit in half. They really needed that one to keep things in control. Maddie Pleva picks up goal number 12 on the season. and her second in these playoffs. And it's now a 2-1 game. Looked like Sacred Heart was just looking to gain some control here. As there's a shot by Farida, gloved up by Kemner. You got to feel good about that if you're the Lakers right now. That was just a great job there by Pleva. Because they know what's a lot here at stake in these playoffs, leaving everything out on the ice. A chance to make it to the championship game. And into the corner now. Looked along the side here. Now getting it back are the Lakers. Turned over. There's a shot by Jillian Hoyt, and Kemner has been doing a lot of work here so far here today. St. Clair Shores team was off to a little bit of a slow start at the beginning of the season, but able to turn things around in the second half of the season. We've gotten some shutout victories along the way, including that win over Plymouth Canton-Salem on Saturday. Tried to rematch Northville. The last time they played Northville was only a few weeks ago, where they lost 3-2 in that game. The number one team in the bracket in Division III. Well, it's been good here so far here at Big Boy Arena. Alex Johnson with you for the call. 2-1 lead for the Saints over the Lakers. Shot down, stopped once more by Kemner. Talked with head coach Jenna Pangborn. Her team and what they've been able to do so far to get to this point. Though they were excited, they've worked hard to get here. Just want to be able to be confident, be excited. They know Sacred Heart's going to play hard. And look to crash the nets like they've been doing so far here tonight. Putting on a lot of pressure on Kemner so far. The goal is to have a response here as Higgins get one up. That one's behind the net. Bumped it up here. This is in control by the Lakers again. It's Ileana Pataglia with it. Now it's center. Taken away. Good job by Farida. It's been all over the place here tonight. Higgins will get down into the slot for Gomez. The Lakers do a job to clear it down, and they will ice the puck. We've got 3:32 remaining here in this first period of play. Glad you're spending your Wednesday night with us here on Arbor Broadcasting, your home of the 2026 Michigan Girls High School Hockey League playoffs. We'll have all the action for you on Saturday for all three state championship games. Back here at Big Boy Arena on Saturday, right here on Arbor Broadcasting. The Division III game will be first at 12 noon. Winner of this game taking on Northville. It's 2-1 Sacred Heart right now. Moving in is Pleva again. She's going to shoot. Rebound. And a goal! What a job by Charlie McIntyre to tie the game up for the Lakers. Pleva had the shot first, missed it. Charlie McIntyre on a rebound in front. And the Lakers able to respond quickly after getting down 2-0 to tie the game back up at 2. McIntyre also has a dozen goals on the season as well. Pleva will get the assist on that one. That's her second on the year. And now a chance here again. Now with it here is Edison Skirta. Now a little push there to the board. Sacred Heart wanted the penalty. They're not going to get it. 2-2 game, 2.5 to go here in the first. Worked along the side, now behind the net. With there is the forward Lily Wallace for the Lakers. Now up in the neutral zone. Back over to Jillian Hoyt. Some tight pressure there that time by Skirta and Wallace. Lakers get it back. Can't fully clear it because we have an offside call. As we're under 2 to play. Sacred Heart able to get on the board first quickly with goals by Jordan Farida and Yana Higgins. But St. Clair Shores able to get 2 unanswered with goals by Maddie Pleva and Charlie McIntyre. Higgins with it again. Circles around the circle on the right side. And back far side, now near. Higgins with it again. Weaving her way through the defense. Shooting and scores! What a nice wrister for her second of the game. Yana Higgins, and Sacred Heart retakes the lead. An all-around phenomenal player, just being patient with the puck, weaving her way through, circling around, and pulling off a nice wrister at the end, striking one through the back of the net. Goal number 2 on the night for her, and the Saints retake the lead. That's exactly what you want to do in that situation. Having a player like her to able to get control of the puck and just being able to be patient, be disciplined. Now we got it again. She's going to shoot once more. Gets it stopped. Down with it in front. And it's stopped up there by Kemner. As we're under a minute to play here. What has been an entertaining first period, to say the least. Packed house here at Big Boy Arena. Fans all around here. 3-2 lead for Sacred Heart United over the St. Clair Shores Lakers. These playoff games have been exciting here throughout. As we wind down the semifinal round of play. Now Higgins with it again. Only one defender back. Going with it, shooting. Kemner with the stop, but I think the net came out a little bit as well. 38.4 to play. The Lakers just got to be able to clamp down on Higgins, giving her so much space. We'll see what Coach Jenna Pangborn can draw up at the break in the next, after these 38 seconds. Now down with it. That time is Scola. Cleared away by the Saints. No icing, 20 seconds left. Lakers working it in. Now up at center, trying to get it to McIntyre, out of her reach. And Sacred Heart is just going to look to hold on to the puck to close out this first period. It's been a wild one, and we're looking for more in store after we're through the first 15 minutes of play. The Sacred Heart United Saints have a 3-2 advantage over the St. Clair Shores Lakers after the first period. We'll step aside and we'll be back for period number 2 right here on Arbor Broadcasting. And welcome back, everyone, to Big Boy Arena. Second period about to get underway. A 3-2 advantage for the Sacred Heart United Saints over the St. Clair Shores Lakers in this Division III semifinal game of the 2026 Michigan Girls High School Hockey League playoffs right here on Arbor Broadcasting. Alex Johnson with you for the call. Great one on our hands here tonight. Sacred Heart got off to a 2-0 lead, but the Lakers were able to get back, scored two of their own before Yana Higgins scored once more to make it a 3-2 Saints lead right before the period ended. We'll see what the Lakers can be able to draw up here to try to tie it up here once more. I mentioned the first year of the Division III play of the Michigan Girls High School Hockey League, showing a lot of growth here of girls hockey in the state of Michigan, looking to continue to grow in that trend for years to come, especially with all the representation with Michigan, as Farida has it now, back pass over to Higgins, going up there shooting. A nice play, nice stop once more by Kemner. I mentioned all the growth of hockey in the state of Michigan, so much representation in the Olympics on the men's and women's hockey teams. Both USA teams winning gold medals in the Olympics over Canada in Milan, Italy. This one cleared back down by the Lakers. We're going to have an icing here. Saints led by head coach Amy Shepler. Our team has been on the upward trend, has been happy how her team has gone through that win over their rival Mercy. Both programs out of the Detroit. Mercy was out of the Detroit Catholic High School League as well as Sacred Heart. A little bit of that rivalry game between Sacred Heart and Mercy on Saturday. Now here again with the shot, that time once more, that time by Jada LaBelle. Trying to stick in there again, but the Lakers prevailing here. Trying to keep it a one-goal game. One-timer off target by Warren. Here again. Warren up there and frozen up by Kemner. So get ready to drop the puck here again. Sacred Heart has been putting a lot of pressure on Kemner right now, and Lakers been doing everything they can to back her up. They got the Lakers able to rebound themselves and able to attack, but Sacred Heart controlling the puck here in this second period. So through the first 2 minutes, going off the Lakers that time was Warren. She was trying to send it down. Now up at the top, Farida. Good blocking up in front there by McIntyre. Farida in the back, McIntyre. When it down, only get in there is Barahona. And a good look there that time by Pleva, and she scores on the second try. Maddie Pleva, and we're tied up again. They were able to get it back to her, and Pleva with her second of the game. We're tied up at 3 apiece. Ruby Barahona was out of position. She was over to her left, had an opening to Pleva's left on that left side and able to capitalize. And it's now a 3-3 hockey game. These teams are going to go neck and neck here all night. So Pleva now with 3 goals in these playoffs. Has been impressive throughout the course of the season. One of many players with double-digit goals. The player that head coach Jenna Painboard praised a lot about when talking with me before the game on how this team has been able to grow and develop. And there's another look that time, and a good look off the stick that time of Carly Best, the forward, as it was sent it down to Addison Skirta. And that will be stopped there by Ruby Barahona. St. Clair Shores is going to give everything they got here to Sacred Heart. Mentioned falling to them twice earlier this season in Division III play. A face-off over the far circle between Higgins and Celia Schneider. Up there is Eliana Battaglia. It's checked there, that time by Farida. Puck over here now. Still worked along as it's worked in. Now back up in the neutral zone. Approaching 11 minutes to go here in the second period. Tied up at 3. Farida. What a nice nag that time by Kemner. Farida has a goal here tonight. Kemner has been doing an impressive job. Just all the opportunities Sacred Heart has thrown at her. Farida down to LaBelle, up in the slot. Good block there by the Lakers. Now to the opposite side, Battaglia trying to clear it away. Gives it off to McIntyre. Now to Stonick. Stonick that time, as there's a change here for the Lakers. St. Clair Shores looking to take the lead for the first time here today. Working it up here is Lillian Cornwell. Behind the net, back up with the top point. Over there to Wallace. Now, soft touch by Stonick. Now pushing up pace here is Hoyt. And behind the net. Still with it here. As McIntyre back in. Working for it here with Farida, and I think we have an icing call. As McIntyre got there first, so we'll move the face-off back into the St. Clair Shore zone. But 9:37 remaining here in the second period. Maddie Pleva already with 2 goals here tonight. Trying to work with it here again, runs into Hoyt. It's behind the net. Now with it here is Warren. Up at center ice. Taking her time with the puck this time is Avery Scola. Left side, trying to take it herself, shooting. Out of the reach of Barahona. And so going behind the net. Now up at the point there, Scola again. And icing against Sacred Heart. So they'll get Higgins and Farida back in. But it's been an exciting one here. 8:49 remaining in period number 2. Sacred Heart got out to an early lead. The Lakers got those 2 goals back. And both teams have traded goals with each other. We stand now at 3 apiece. Higgins already with 2 goals here tonight. Mentioned been a spectacular player all season as a defenseman. With it again. Going quickly down the ice. Circles behind the net. Still with it here, trying to take her time. Trying to do it all. Going up, shooting. Stopped by Ebner. Was ready for it. Puck is trapped. Now with Scola again. Trying to create an opportunity for herself once more. Passes it off to Michaela Hessler. Forward for the Lakers. Sent down. There's a play there by Carly Best. Knocking down Marley Hawk in the process, but she's able to get back up though. Lakers looking to get it again. Approaching the halfway point of this game. And we're going to have a penalty coming up. Called on the Lakers. So it'll be the 3rd power play chance for Sacred Heart. As Celia Schneider will head to the box. Looked like it was a hooking call with how she was using her stick. So power play number 3 for Sacred Heart. 1 for 2 on the night. Yana Higgins able to score on the last power play chance. Sacred Heart trying to take the lead back. Scramble for the puck. Kemner able to get down. You just got to be able to be ready if you're St. Clair Shores, because Sacred Heart is going to go after it. Higgins with it again, shooting. Blocked. On into the back. Up at the top here. Back up forward, shooting there for Rita. Losing it there, but able to recover. Higgins was there on the doorstep to poke it in. But Kemner got it just in time. So face up in the far point, you got Higgins and Pleva. Both players with 2 goals here tonight. Unable to clear it. Now Farida shooting. Just missed by a hair. Kicked around by Hawk. She gets it back. Now Farida. Too far from the net. Lakers trying to clear it down. They have not been able to. Trying to get there was Pleva. Now the Lakers will get control of the puck. It's going to be halfway through this power play. And a 3-3 tie here with 6:25 to go in the second period. Working down low. Looking to get out of it. Trying to get there was Farida. Very close. But St. Clair Shores able to clear it down. 40 seconds on the penalty to Celia Schneider. And again, another shot. Being really aggressive on the power play are the Saints. Kemner doing everything she can to prevent that one to go in. Right there at the left point, Farida. Now 15 seconds on the penalty. Up the shot once more by Hawk. Too far. Going to the other side. With it here. Puck trap. And the penalty's over. A huge job there by the Lakers killing that one off. Trying to push up pace here. Trying to send it down here. This time it's Molly Cornwell. It's an off the wall. Now it goes back over into the Lakers side of the ice. Off the skate of Farida. The Saints pushing up pace here like they've been doing here all period. Farida. Shot goes a little bit off target. Back over to Hawk. Farida with a push. And they're going to call a penalty on her as Edison Skirta got knocked into. So the first power play chance for the Lakers here tonight. Farida will be called for roughing. Now let's just take a look at the stats for the Lakers on the power play. Something they've been really trying to work on here. They were 0 for 3 in that game against Plymouth Canton-Salem. Got to come through here. Penalty kill for Sacred Heart has been solid at 24-30. Good for 80%. Stop up there on the Lakers. Saints killed off 2 penalties in their win over Mercy on Saturday night. Knotted up at 3, 4:20 to go here in the second period. Trying to slap one in. And a good look there that time was Alexa Stonick. Key defenseman when talking with head coach Jenna Pangborn earlier today. Out down with it is Ruby Barahona making the stop. Both netminders have been solid here so far. The Lakers trying to capitalize on the roughing penalty. Jordan Farida. Trying to get it up there. Molly Cornwell looking to get to it. She cannot. Higgins sends it down the ice. Looking to kill some time on the penalty. Losing it there. Higgins. Knee it back. Trying to shoot. Gets a block. Good job by the Lakers. Now this was going to be icing on St. Clair Shores. So face-off will go back into the Lakers territory. There are 47 seconds left on this man advantage. Got to be able to capitalize on this. Looking to take control of this game for the first time here tonight. Maddie Pleva, the scorer for the Lakers here this period. Able to tie the game up. 3:23 to go here in period number 2. Now Higgins working it up now. Cross pass in. Over to den. Up there at the top there to Maria Nature. Sacred Heart looking to control the puck while being shorthanded. Doing a great job as St. Clair Shores running out of time here on this power play. So under 3 minutes to go in the second period. As they get another whistle here. So this is going to move the face off to center ice. Maddie Pleva and Maria Nature to score off. Won by the Lakers. And Farida is out of the box. So 0 for 1 on the power play tonight for the Lakers. The Saints 1 for 3. slapper that time. Had a good look there by Stonick. Off the wall. Now with it here is Farida. Farida back in the game. Now over to Higgins. Higgins working it down. Kept it off the wall. Puck loose. Sent back by the Lakers. And Sacred Heart will regroup here with under 2 to play here in the second period. It's been entertaining to watch here. Glad to have you with us here on Arbor Broadcasting here for the 2026 Michigan Girls High School Hockey League semifinals, the Division III playoffs, live from Big Boy Arena here in Fraser, Michigan. Farida up at center. Put her to Jillian Hoyt. Out to Marley Hawk. Tripped there by the Lakers. Wilson there getting back up though. This play continues on as that was Addie Rothenberg. Got 1:05 to go. Here comes McIntyre, has some space, left side with it. Working in. And breaking up that opportunity was Jordan Farida. Clock at 50 seconds. Now going the other way. This is Lucy Mobley. Well, able to get back in time to check that one away. Alexa Stonick. Now McIntyre with it again. Farida gets in her way. Over down to Battaglia. Up at the point, now into the wing is Wallace. Now Schneider. Barahona was trying to get on, and she does. Jillian Hoyt was in her way. Now 15 seconds left in the second period. Jada LaBelle. LaBelle loses it. Oh, check there, forecheck. Now 3 seconds. Got to get a shot off. Running it there was Lillian Cornwell. She cannot. And we are through 2 periods of play. In a 3-3 tie here in the Division III semifinal game between Sacred Heart United and St. Clair Shores. Both teams putting on a show here. And they look to leave it all out here in this third period coming up. St. Clair Shores was able to get one back by Maddie Pleva to keep the score where it's at right now. And both sides are trying to draw up their game plan in their dressing room to try to advance to the Division III championship game. We'll step aside and we'll be back in a few minutes for the third period right here on Arbor Broadcasting. We're getting ready to drop the puck on the third period of play here at the Big Boy Arena here in Fraser, Michigan. Tied up at 3 apiece between Sacred Heart United and St. Clair Shores. They're in this Michigan Girls High School Hockey League Division III state semifinal game here in these playoffs. The winner will take on Northville in the Division III championship game on Saturday. Alex Johnson with you for the call. It has been an exciting one here. So we close out the semifinal round of these playoffs. We are underway here as we've dropped the puck on the third period. The Lakers able to get the lone goal in that period by Maddie Pleva. Has 2 goals already here tonight. That's where we stand right now. Sacred Heart got off to a 2-0 lead. The Lakers were able to get those 2 back. Then Sacred Heart retook the lead. And then the Lakers able to tie it up again in the second period. So leaving everything here on this third period of play. Working with it now is Edison Skirta. Was trying to send it back out, trying to get a shot attempt there. As in and down there on the Lakers, as this was going to be an icing against the Saints. As Edison Skirta will pick up her teammate, Molly Cornwell. Took a hit. We'll head over to the bench for just a second. So it won't be an icing. They're going to move it. The play will be in the Lakers zone. Because play was stopped due to that. But we're back in action. Nice move there by Carithers. Carithers was looking for somebody. Instead, Sacred Heart gets it back. Off the stick of Battaglia that time. Sacred Heart pushing it down. Nager. Nager with 2-on-2. Will just shoot it down, and a stop made by Kemner. See who's going to come through in the clutch here in this third period. As everyone's getting set here, it'll be a face-off of the far circle. Nager and Pleva in the Lakers zone. And the Lakers will get it. Now McIntyre. We'll just send it down the ice. Sacred Heart had all the momentum in the first period of play. The Lakers did a good job preventing any more opportunities in the second, even though Sacred Heart was really going after Kemner. Working with here, nice move by Pleva again. But gets stopped that time by Gomez. Out with it down. Off the side of the net that time was Scola. St. Clair Shores going to get back up at the top. Out the point. Off the wall there by Warren. Into the high slot. Falling down was Pleva again. Gets back up though. And looking into that time for Rothenberg. Now getting there, McIntyre. Good save there by Barahona. Another chance by McIntyre and a save once more by Barahona. There's some 2 good looks off the stick of McIntyre. But Barahona doing her job here has been stellar all season long. Off the draw, Sacred Heart in control of it. That's Hoyt. Looking to find the rhythm back on offense. They get it over to Higgins. Higgins creating some room, puck down. Able to stop her is the captain, Alexa Stonek. Higgins with it again. Circles around. Now right side with it. Weaving her way through. Nice move. Gets stopped up there again by the Lakers. And they'll clear it down. 11:30 to go here in the third period. 3-3 game. Northville awaiting their opponent in the state championship game on Saturday. On again off the wall, that time is Mia Warren. As they're moving back and forth with it here, now the Lakers in control. Hold it here again. At times staying on side was Hawk. Puck and then trapped up there. Well, of a high stick was Schneider. Play continues though as the Saints look it back up. And this will be an icing charge against the Saints. 10:26 to go. So the Lakers have been able to turn it up a notch and able to be more aggressive on that. But Ruby Barahona been doing her job. Kemner has been able to do what she can do behind the pipes for the Lakers. No icing here as it got deflected off of St. Clair Shores. Leah Carruthers. Back up into center ice. Now for Farida. Farida with a goal here today. Scored the first one in the game. Left side, good block. Able to get it back. Misses up high. Was going into that top right shelf of the net. Puck loose. Sacred Heart trying to get control. And iced by the Lakers. Yes, both teams will make a change. Coach Jenna Pangborn looking over her squad right now. Head coach Amy Shepler for the Saints doing as well. Is anxious to see who is able to take the lead here late in this one. Off the face-off, Higgins. Off the side of the net. Down at the right point. There by Warren. Able to chuck it away. Now with it is Stonek. And she got sent down to the ice. Sacred Heart had it. Trying to clear. Now McIntyre. As it's sent out back into the Saint zone. Higgins with it again. Going quickly down the ice, moving her way through, and a stop by the Lakers. Denying her opportunity for a hat trick. Played in the neutral zone. It's across the red line. Now the blue line. Now Pleva working in. Let's stop by Barahona. Intensity's been turning it up here. Now Higgins will get it again. And it looks like we're going to have another penalty on the Lakers. Looks like an interference call as Higgins was trying to get to the puck, but the Lakers got in their way. So they're going to call that here. It looks like that was on Scola, and she will head to the box. Power play number 4 coming up with 8:23 to go. And I think we have a timeout called. Yes, we do. I think it's called on the Saints. 8:23 here in the third period. Head coach Amy Shepler going to draw something up here. 1 for 3 on the power play today are the Saints. Had a 2-0 lead at the start of the game, but the Lakers able to respond. And both teams in the last sequence have traded goals. Where we stand right now, head coach Jenna Pangborn drawing up a play on her side where the Lakers, as well as her assistant Morgan Hatcher. This is going to be a crucial penalty here, as we'll see which special teams unit will come up and rise here. Sacred Heart doing everything they can to retake the lead for the third time here tonight. So Higgins and Skirta to square off. Won by the Lakers. And there for a moment. Now it's back over to Higgins. Right side with it. Higgins working. Up there shooting. Hits that one off of Kemner. Sent down by the Lakers. Great job that play that time by Leah Carruthers. Now shooting there is Hoyt. Stretching out forward to make the stop is Kemner. 35 seconds into the power play. Farida, cross pass over. Higgins. And Skirta there to check it away. Now Farida. Pass it back over to Higgins. One-timer blocked by Lillian Cornwell. Halfway through this man advantage for Sacred Heart. Looking for Higgins in the slot again was Farida. Just trying to hold on to the puck here. It's Alexis Stonek with it now. 35 seconds left. Farida. Now over there to Isabella Girardi. Girardi. Let down. Up back over to Farida. 23 seconds left on the power play. Gotta make something happen here. Farida with it now. Taking her time, shooting that one up. Takes a bounce and into the glove of Abby Kemner. St. Clair Shores doing a great job killing this off. Got 10 seconds left. And we got 6:33 to go in the game. So Nager and Pleva on the draw. St. Clair Shores will take advantage of it. And a huge penalty kill for St. Clair Shores as they are back at even strength and keeping it a 3-3 game. Farida shooting. And another stop by Kemner. Saints have really been aggressive on the shots here in this third period. We'll redo the face-off again. Down again. LaBelle got it on the stick. Now to Mobley. And goes Shorts down with it again. As that one goes into the bench of the Saints. 6 minutes left here in the third period. 3-3 tie here in the Division III state semifinals of the Michigan Girls High School Hockey League playoffs. The first year ever of having a Division III playoff here in the Michigan Girls High School Hockey League. It's been an exciting one here. The fans have been loving it here tonight. Off on the face-off. In control by Pleva. Now back up at the center ice. But there is LaBelle. That gets it over to Mobley. In left side. Puck into it there. Just dumping it down. That time is Warren. 5:23 to go here in this third period. Off the wall again. Shooting. That time for Rita. Had a good look at it. Couldn't recover as Warren for Rita. Up at center. Gonna take it now, shooting. And it falls right into the glove of Kemner once more. St. Clair Shores has not been able to control the puck in the last few minutes. Sacred Heart. Some great chances. Just have not been able to find the net here. Higgins loses it. Now 3-on-2 for St. Clair Shores. Here comes Stonek. Stopped quickly. Up there to Lillian Cornwell. Was looking down into the slot. Or they back up again. Still trying to get to it. Now Higgins with it again on the break. Only one person back. Higgins going up, shooting, and stopped. The Lakers come strong again, standing tall. Taking a hard hit is Hawk. Puck batted down. Lillian Cornwell right up there at the dash line is Farida, under 4 to play. Farida up shooting, stopped once more. The Lakers. Stifling defense, protecting Kemner right now. Puck was up for grabs for anybody there. Now Hawk looking down for Higgins. The back for Rita. Recovering in their own zone is Hoyt. Hoyt right side, a lot of room to work with. Back over to Higgins, deciding what to do. Tightly contested right now, needs help. Lakers able to forecheck it away. Scola working. As Pleva, loose puck. Under 3 to play. No icing. A kick there. That time by Hoyt. 2:42 to play. Trying to get it up there. Now Pleva on the break. Going alone, going up and shooting, and it's stopped. What a play by Ruby Barahona to make the save. It's 2:32 to go. And now we've got a discussion here. Like we're going to have a penalty shot, I think. Is that what the referees are discussing? They're talking with St. Clair Shores coach Jenna Pangborn about this. I think they called the penalty shot on that. And they did. A huge opportunity for the Lakers to take the lead. Maddie Pleva, who already has 2 goals here tonight, looking to give the Lakers the lead with 2:32 to go here in the third period. Ruby Barahona is back. Now Pleva with it. Taking her time. She's going to shoot. And it's stopped by Barahona. A huge save in a clutch situation. So remain 3-3. 2:32 left in regulation. So now we're back off the face-off. So unable to convert on the penalty shot. Maddie Pleva. A late whistle that decided the penalty shot, but Sacred Heart stands tall with Ruby Barahona. Got 2 minutes to play. Sacred Heart looking to clear it. Cannot. Up in the neutral zone. On it down. Puck loose. Now on the break. Now here comes Molly Cornwell shooting, and she scores! Molly Cornwell gives the Lakers the lead for the first time here tonight with 1:42 to go. Able to break away and score, Molly Cornwell. An incredible job for her as St. Clair Shores able to take the lead. Molly Cornwell picks up her 8th on the season. Also her 20th point as well. Sacred Heart looking to win this face-off and pull out Barahona. Just a reminder, they are out of timeouts. Amy Shepler used it with 8:23 to go in the third to draw up a play on the power play. So they cannot draw anything up. Barahona trying to get to the bench. She cannot. Farida over to Higgins. Ordered up. Farida going it in. Trying to get it down. It stopped. Extra skater on. Net is empty for Sacred Heart. Minute 13 left. Trying to go for the empty net. Got to get it out of the Lakers. Either try to ice it. They cannot. Now Higgins. Ordered in. Puck loose. Kicked. 1 minute to go. Up at the top. Now shooting Farida. Wide. Lakers got to clear it down. They do. Trying to go for the empty net. It will be a little bit to the left. And it'll be an icing with 44.7 left. Just crucial there. Molly Cornwell with 1:42 to go. Able to get one to the back of the net. And now St. Clair Shores calls timeout. So this is a chance to draw up a play here for Amy Schepler. With an extra skater on with 44.7 left. It's been a hard-fought game on both sides. The Lakers have been trailing throughout the entire game or tied it up, but have never been in control in this game until now. And the Lakers just got to prevail here for the next 44 seconds. Sacred Heart leaving everything out here to try to extend this game. Higgins with 2 goals here tonight. They've been trying to go after her all night. Everyone else on Sacred Heart will need to step up. But just an incredible game here as both teams have been putting on a show for these fans. Nearly a packed house here at Big Boy Arena here tonight. Northville waiting to see who they will play on Saturday. Northville won 5-2 over Ann Arbor here on Skyline earlier today. Six on 5 here. Higgins off the face-off. On it back down. Up to the top for Rita. Working up at center ice. Pushing up the pace here. You got to move if you're the Saints. 30 seconds. Lakers trying to get in there. McIntyre. 2 players on Higgins. Shot goes wide. Saints get it back. 20 seconds. Up there with a slap shot there, Higgins. Trying to get it down. Puck loose. Worked around on the Lakers. They're going to clear it down the ice. And they will ice it once more. 7.6 seconds left. One more chance for Sacred Heart to tie this game up. Everyone on their feet. It all comes down to this. Pleva and Higgins to face off. Back up there for Rita. 3 seconds. Shooting. Missing down. Get it down. One more chance. No. And that's it. The St. Clair Shores Lakers have come back and win 4-3 over Sacred Heart United and have punched their ticket to the championship game on Saturday, where they will take on the Northville Mustangs. What a thrilling comeback win for the St. Clair Shores Lakers here tonight. All around incredible show on both sides, but the hero here tonight, Molly Cornwell, with 1:42 to go. The Lakers also had a chance on a penalty shot a minute earlier by Maddie Pleva that Ruby Barahona denied. We're looking, this game was going to potentially go into overtime, but not so, said Molly Cornwell, who gets the game winner with 1:42 remaining in the game. Incredible job by St. Clair Shores. Third time's the charm for them against these Saints, who put on an incredible performance here tonight and a great season all around, led by head coach Amy Schepler. All around and everything going here tonight is we'll have the Division III championship game at noon here at Big Boy Arena on Saturday, featuring the St. Clair Shores Lakers and the Northville Mustangs. That's going to do it for us here tonight here at Big Boy Arena here in Fraser, Michigan. Once again, our final score, the St. Clair Shores Lakers 4 and Sacred Heart United Saints 3. On behalf of everyone here at Arbor Broadcasting, I'm Alex Johnson. Thank you for tuning into all the action of the Division III Michigan Girls High School Hockey League playoffs, and we'll see you on Saturday for the championship games right here on Arbor Broadcasting. Good night, everyone, and so long from the Big Boy Arena here in Fraser, Michigan.
And thank you, Alex, for doing that. And our apologies to everyone who saw the fan who very rudely came and flipped off the camera. We will be talking to the officials about that fan, and we do apologize for that vulgarity. That is not the way that we do sports here at Arbor Broadcasting. That is not the way that Michigan women's hockey works. We treat all athletes and every adult with dignity. And we do apologize that a fan came up in front of the camera and decided that dignity and kindness was not his answer, but it is ours. We hope you all have a great evening. Thank you.